Okay, all right. We're gonna try this and we're gonna see if the computer blows up. Yeah, yesterday there was a live stream, everybody. And I'm talking a little quiet because it's actually kind of late here. I've been rebooting my computer, getting it basically set up again so it actually works, and I'm not sure if it does. So there's going to be no music in this one. We're just going to do the news. We're going to try and get it done pretty fast, and then we're going to move on. Okay. All right. And probably do a more extensive video later in the week once we have all the data, maybe some live streams if I can actually get everything working without it exploding again. We'll see. But all right, first of all, let's talk about the live stream. So yesterday, the JP live stream was our mid-month live stream. It's basically given us a outline till let's say about mid-October because we know that there's a collaboration coming. We already saw the picture, and people have already talked about it. So we'll get into that in a second. But we have also what is going to be effectively be our next fest character as well. So let's open with that first. So the Warrior of the Crystals is getting its part 2. If you take a look at it, we see Lucio here. Lucio will be getting his EX with a couple of improvements to his skills. Basically, just powering him up, making him a bit stronger. He's just going to be better than he was before, and that'll continue. As for his EX materials, you can see them right here. He is going to have special EX materials that other units can't use, so if you're worried about him eating up your blossoms or EX crystals, no worries. They are provided by just doing the story and the achievements. However, taking a look up here, we can also see what is going to be for the part 2 as well as the second fest character. So you can see our brand new Warrior of the Fire Crystal. So she will be a fire elemental character. I believe that it was said that she's going to be a archer based character, which seems to be kind of her design. She's got like a chocobo feather thing going on. So who knows? Maybe she's part chocobo. Could happen. Anyway, also Camilo and Elsie will be the focus of the next little extra bit of story. So focusing on their adventures from season 1, but also with our Warriors of the Crystal. So we'll take a look at that. But she's going to very, 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 very likely be our October first character, and I'm actually kind of excited for her. But Fire Archer, I'm already big into bows, so let's go. Class match will be returning, as well as there will be a new arena. Looks like it is the Bamboo Grove. Okay, and now we get into the obvious news, and let's just find where it is. That's not the right one. I was looking for the other one. There it is. Let's just get the obvious thing out of the way, and that is Golbez. Yes, Golbez will be coming to the game this week, as a matter of fact. As of September 15th, he will be introduced into the game along with the return of Final Fantasy IV's collaboration. I do believe that it was said on stream that the box event will return, so that probably means that we're going to see a return of the Wind Spear as well as Rose's bow, and we might see a new piece of equipment. There are no new vision cards that was mentioned on stream for this event, so don't expect one. All right, but taking a look at Golbez, first of all, main job, as you would expect with any collaboration character, brand new job. Nothing surprising there. Secondary job is Green Mage and also gets Scholar, which I can only assume Scholar is there because of Rockfall, and I know that Genesis Rock is kind of one of his abilities. I played Golbez a fair amount in the old PlayStation Portable Dissidia, so I'm a little familiar with this character, and I have played Final Fantasy IV, so I know him from that. Limit Burst is essentially Meteor. Looks like he's going to have, well, we'll just talk about him in general in a second here, and what I think about him. He's also going to have a few abilities to do with essentially buff, debuffing the enemy. I do believe that he has kind of a, let's see here. What did I write for? So he has magic barriers and absorption effects, granting to his abilities. He has a fair amount of range on his magic attacks, extensive mental spirit down, so he will be able to quite effectively deal damage against enemies, which I think is, pretty important and pretty darn good as well. Thinking about this character as I'm trying to get something else just ready here in the background for a sec. But taking a look at this character, very obviously, he's going to be strong. I have no doubt in my mind that he is going to be a powerful character for a bunch of reasons. First of all, dark element. Dark element is still king. You can pair him with a pure mage dark team now. You can pair him just with the strongest dark team. Secondly, this is a mage that can pretty likely equip heavy armor, meaning that he can have really high durability from other equipment sources that normal mages can't get to. But also, Scholar just means that he has access to healing, so if he's any kind of a tanky mage, there's a good chance that he survives damage and then hits back hard. But I think he is just going to be a very annoying unit to deal with. He might be this year's Yuna, if I can put that into a comparison to how good I think he will be. As for his master ability, the usual stuff, plus his own magic power plus 15% and attack ability activation time minus 30%. So that might be the concern with Golbez. Maybe his ability activation is his hindrance. Because right now he's already in the strongest element. He has two very good jobs and a third job that could be interesting. Green Mage, if he has Dispel or gets something good like that, could be very powerful. But I think he has access to a good amount of damage and some abilities to really affect enemies. So I want to see his full kit. I think that he'll be just a very assuredly strong character. And I don't think there's too much else to worry about that, because something that is very encouraging for any Golbez fans is the fact that we are getting a weapon for Golbez. I think I said on live stream for the moments I was live that it would be unlikely that we would get a new weapon because I was kind of just missing way too much at the time. But here it is, the Black Dragon Wand, which personally I just want this so I can equip it on other characters in the game because it's going to look awesome. But yeah, this coming to the game, I'm hoping that it's going to be specifically for Golbez. If it's a dark powering up rod, yikes. But this is a very good get for potentially dark mages. I think that it will be a really good get, especially for Golbez, and we'll see how strong it ends up making him. But I am thinking it's going to be very good. All right, now taking a look at the returning stuff, like we said, we're going to be seeing a return of a lot of the original FF4 stuff, and we already know that the box event is coming back. So we'll take a look at something to do with a few other things. Demon Wall will be getting his 3-star. This isn't really surprising at all. This is his chance to get it. Taking a look at him, he will get charm resistance, so that actually could be totally worth it. I think that this is a chance for the Demon Wall to really excel. So we'll take a look at that. Voices will be added for Cecil, Kane, and Rosa, has to do with collaboration. And of course, starting as of the 15th, all 3 of the old characters will get EXs as well. So I know that's something that a lot of people are wondering about. Was Kane going to maybe come later? No, Kane is coming at the exact same time. It looks like everything is being dropped, and that makes sense because October 1st, we pretty much know we're getting a Fest character, so there's no time for a second FF4 banner, really. We're just getting right into it. So taking a look at it, I'm just going to explain really quickly my early impressions of each of these characters and full details later in a full review once I see the stats and everything that they get. So first of all, Rosa, taking a look at her. Raise is her new ability, which, good. I'm happy to see that for a healer. Purification Prayer Strength has gained some new status effects, and I think more time it can be used, and maybe 3-turn healing up as well. I'm not sure what was the original, but okay. And one ability is losing its chant time, recover target HP, and 3-turn shell effect, range +1. Overall, like Rise is a very nice skill for Rosa, but I'm really not super feeling this EX thus far. I feel like Rosa's already been pretty outclassed if you were looking for a pure healer, and if you're looking for a ranged ice, I think she still provides enough for that party. And ice does have, you know, a potentially good, a really good party for which this healer. So if you're into the ice element, Rosa EX is probably a slam dunk, but otherwise I feel like it's an easy pass. Taking a look at Cecil, Cecil's support skill is getting upgraded, HP and defense up, it looks like. His one ability that I really disliked at the time, consume his own HP to increase or to create a barrier that reduces physical damage to allies. The consumption HP, it looks like it's just getting like a number of use, and its consumption HP I think is going down. All of that's really good, and maybe this ability will just be good enough now. As for his new ability, Light's Reward, 3-turn own defense penetration rate up with a 2 consecutive hit, large damage to target, and damage up to if you have less HP. So the less HP you have, the more damage it deals. I'm very interested in the modifiers on this thing. It has a massive range. It's single target, but holy cow, is this exactly what Cecil needed. A really good damage ability with range and multi-hit on it. I'm actually kind of excited for Cecil to get his EX. Go figure. And last is Kayn. Kayn's support skill is getting upped with AP acquisition up, and I think defense down or defense penetration, something like that. Dragon Raid, its AP consumption is going down. Damage after jumping, dispelling guts after a certain amount of time, large, and 3 turns healing power down. So that ability is getting increased. And last is new one, Ceiling Dive. Jump after a certain amount of time, 3-turn reaction rate down, so it can actually remove counters from being a possibility. Target AP neutral, recovery, healing power up, slow, or confusion will increase the damage on this ability. But there's a couple of questions. First, how long is the casting time? Secondly, how good is the defense or is the damage up? Because it's only classified as a medium damage, unlike Cecil, who's classified large. Not that Kayn isn't going to be dealing enough damage or wasn't that strong to begin with and will become stronger, but yeah, I am curious about the exact numbers on that one before. So I think out of the 3 old ones, Cecil looks like the most night and day better, just off descriptions. Kayn is probably in the middle, and Rosa feels like a, it's kind of what I guess I expected for a healer slash damage dealer in the middle right there. Kind of just a split one. As for Cecil, I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be very strong. So am I going to pull for him? Well, I'm kind of more interested in the Fest units because I just have a feeling that they're going to be stronger. And a Dark Elemental Mage, I don't know. Like, if Mono Fire has proven that it's very powerful, so I mean, this is I think a win either way, but you kind of got to choose which direction you're going here, darkness or fire over the next 30 days, kind of thing. Either way, really happy for people who have been looking for villains, and this will probably be the start of our march towards more villains in this game. So there you go. Sephiroth is coming. Sure, why not? Anyway, so that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll do a little bit more talking later about some other stuff, but yeah. I think I recorded this without any problems, but I don't know if the audio's good, so go ahead in the comments. Let me have it for audio issues. Thanks for watching.